How many people can remember show and tell in school? Come on. Can you remember what you brought? Hey, I'm super curious. How many people can remember something specific they brought as a kid to show and tell at school? Hands up if you can remember something. She does? Trying to get her to come up front right now? I don't think she doesn't seem like she wants to. You're not reading that right.
Oh, I brought my dog.
Oh, you brought your dog. That's interesting. I didn't have a dog when I was a kid. You're supposed to go, oh. Wait. I didn't have a dog when I was a kid. What I did have was tonsillitis. And when I was 5 years old, I just started kindergarten, I had tonsillitis. I didn't even know what that was, but you got to get to the hospital. And I went to the hospital and they took my tonsils out and I ended up being there for, back then, I think 2 or 3 days or something. Now they'd ship you out in about 8 minutes. But back then I was in the hospital for 2 or 3 days, and it was kind of upsetting, I think, to my parents, and they seemed very upset, and I was happy they were upset because they brought me a present. And what they brought me, I can remember it as clear as standing here. I just told somebody yesterday to look this up, and sure, what they bought me was, it was called a Super Helmet 7. Now, get ready, because you're going to be coveting this, I know. This was the present that I got in kindergarten, and it had this, like that thing on the top's a flashlight, y'all. Okay, like right attached to the helmet. And with those glasses on, I mean, I was killing it. With those, so much so that when it came time to go back to kindergarten, I wouldn't take it off. Now nowadays, the poor little kid that's wearing a helmet is getting some medical treatment. God bless him. I think I might have been the guy that got all that started, though. Because I wore this helmet to school, and I wouldn't take it off. So when it came time, and I guess nowadays, I mean, kindergarten's so serious, right? You're in school. Back then, they were just like glad if you showed up. And so the teacher let me wear it around school, and it was time for show and tell. So, man, I was as bold as could be. It was just like I was so bold, and I just was so proud. And I walked up the front, and I took this helmet off, and maybe this is my first sermon, maybe. And I told everyone all about this thing and how proud I was of it, and Jesus said, unless you become like a little child. And do you know that childlike innocence and eagerness is what God's inviting in prayer? Do you know He has some things He wants to show you? God is looking for and longing for the prerequisites, the prayer prerequisites in you, that it would allow Him to boastfully, joyfully, totally unburden His heart to you about things you haven't seen and about things you haven't heard. And I would be doing a lot better in this area if I had heard from God about some of the things that He's doing, but I don't hear from Him because I don't respond to His incredible invitation and His assurance of an answer and His inspiration in offering this to me, this show and tell.